wanted to shoot this video as a response to one of my friends, a well-wishers, who messaged me a couple of days ago. And the message read, "Hi sir, in spite of such good intellectual capacity, I see that you aren't positioned for a larger audience and you are self-centered." Now I struggle to find the connection between not being positioned for a larger audience and being self-centered. And I took this message as something that made me ponder. And although I wanted to respond to my good friend who sent me this message saying that you are self-centered because you aren't positioned for a larger audience, I thought, well, there might be many experts who believe that unless they are positioned for larger audiences, they are being self-centered. Or there might be many well-wishers like my friend who sent me a message that unless somebody is positioned for huge audiences, they are being self-centered. And I want to make myself clear that I believe in Seth Godin's principle that when you are a specialist, you need to identify the smallest feasible market that you can connect with and serve them powerfully. And I have identified my niche, and I have identified the smallest feasible market that I want to serve. And I feel very aligned when I'm serving the speakers, trainers, coaches, and change workers and leaders who want to become influencers in a very authentic way without being persuasive and manipulative. And I've chosen authentic influence as my core area. Now, does that mean that I don't want to serve everybody? No, I don't mean that. Whether you want to do it or not, when your intentions are right and you want to help somebody, there is one or the other person you find at every place who you want to help, who you want to serve, who you want to give something from your wisdom and share your knowledge or share your ideas. Now, that doesn't mean that you take it professionally and you want to serve, you want to become a speaker for everybody, you want to become a trainer for everybody, and you want to become a coach on every given topic to everybody. Now, somehow I don't feel aligned with this idea, and that's why I decided that I connect very well with aspiring speakers, trainers, and coaches and leaders who have understood what they are doing and they really want to do it in a very authentic way without being persuasive and manipulative. And with that clarity, now I don't think I'm being self-centered, although I'm not explaining myself. But then I really took time to think whether this could be true. Now, the idea of being self-centered is when you are more obsessed about what you are getting than what you are giving. And sometimes when the process of transformation is slow, sometimes when the process of business is slow, people think either we don't know how to do it or people think we don't want to do it. Well, yes, in most cases we don't know how to do it, but I'm on the other side. I believe in a strategy to emerge as a natural process than adopting somebody's strategy and imposing upon our ideas or our style of working. And I have been working in this way for a long time, and I've seen my coaches work in this way, and I feel very comfortable and very original and authentic when I take time for the structure to emerge in a very natural way. And I would also want to, it's very on the other side, I would want to express that it's very exhausting and tiring when you want to live up to everybody's expectations. When you feel that to satisfy somebody, you will be dissatisfying somebody. I want to tell you that it's very tiring, it's very exhausting, and sometimes it's a reality to understand and accept the fact that you can't satisfy everybody. And there is a portion of people who like what you're doing and who want you to do it the same way because they understand where you come from. And then there is another set of people, group of people who do not sync with your ideas or your style or who you are being, as part of this sharing. So it's okay. The thing is that I'm okay with this. I'm okay with some people. I'm okay with a few of the market not being satisfied. I'm okay with what I'm doing. I'm okay with the suggestions coming in. I'm okay with you having your own ideas about me. I'm okay with my own expectations about me. And my suggestion to all experts and aspiring experts is that stop trying to live up to everybody's expectations, because you can't do that. There are millions of people and everybody has some kind of expectation from you. And when you start being yourself, you definitely are going to piss somebody off. You definitely are going to frustrate somebody. You definitely are going to not live up to their expectations of who you should be. And the lesser you start being bothered about living up to somebody's expectations, the more you start expressing yourselves, the more you start being the true you, and the more you start feeling fulfilled about what you are doing. That doesn't mean that you don't learn from others. That doesn't mean that you don't stay open for ideas. That doesn't mean that you don't welcome feedback. It's okay, because I got a feedback. I was thrilled, because when this friend sent me this message, I felt very happy, because he actually really meant something good for me. He on the first side, he actually appreciated me having good intellectual capacity, and he wants to help me embrace a strategy which could position me for larger audiences. Now, on the one side it's very creative, on the one side it seems very natural, and it seems very thing that should be done by me. But on the other side is I, who am evolving through what I'm doing. And it's for me to decide, it's for me to see the possibilities of letting a strategy emerge naturally, or to adopt a strategy which has been successful for somebody and to make it my strategy for the message that I want to deliver to the world. So I go with inside out understanding of life. I go with inside out method of living, way of living. And that's why I believe in slow and steady wins the race. I believe in slowing down to the speed of life. And I'm pretty sure a moment comes when something clicks, a moment comes when something really works, and you have a gut feel, you have a strong hunch that this is yours. This is what you should be doing to market more, or to serve more. And when I get that feel, when I align myself with such a strategy, and when such a strategy presents itself, and when I make myself available to such a strategy, I am willing to adopt it. I'm willing to be open to listen to it. I'm willing to accept it. I'm willing to act upon it. So all my friends who want to become influencers, here's the message. You can't live up to everybody's expectations. Maybe you are not built to serve everybody. And what you need to do is find the smallest feasible market which you feel you are designed and built to serve, and serve them powerfully. Think about it and see what's possible. Love you.